Most people consider luck, strength, or resources important for success in life, but did you know that they forget about a hidden power that has the ability to overcome every obstacle? Today, I am telling you one such story that will prove that the real secret of success is hidden in our will. So let's start the story. In a lush green valley, there lived a family of hard-working and courageous ants. Their greatest virtue was their unity and hard work. During the summer days, they all gathered together to collect food for the harsh winters ahead. In this family, there was a small and relatively weak ant whose name was Noori. Although she was physically small, her heart was full of courage and faith. One day, Noori found a huge piece of bread fallen on the ground. Seeing this, a thought came to her little heart that if this piece reached home, the whole family would live comfortably in the winter. She knew that this task was very difficult for her, but her courage prompted her to move forward. Noori tried to lift this big piece, but the other ants saw her and said, "Noori, this is not your job. It is too heavy. You will fail." Even after hearing their disappointing words, Noori's attention was not affected. She thought to herself, "If I keep my full attention only on my destination and try again and again, then nothing is impossible." At the same time, a good and wise man was passing by on this path and was watching the scene carefully. When Noori sat down tiredly after lifting the piece of bread, the man came close to her and said, "Little ant, do you know what success is? Success is not that you never fall, but that you get up every time you fall." There was a conviction in his tone that created a new hope within Noori. The man added, "Success is actually about focusing on your destination, not your failures. When your focus is only on the piece of bread, it will seem heavy to you, but when you focus on the secure future of your family, you will feel this burden lighter. Remember, every obstacle is an opportunity for you to prove yourself." Hearing these words, Noori's thinking changed. She realized that the real burden was not the bread, but the doubt and fear in her mind. She felt a new strength in her heart. Noori picked up the bread with new courage and started walking. A small stone came in the way and she stumbled and fell, but she remembered the wise man's words and stood up again. Then a strong gust of wind came and the piece of bread fell far away. Noori's heart again said, "Let go! This is not your destiny." But she repeated the second word of the wise man in her mind, "Every obstacle is an opportunity for you to prove yourself." Her attention was focused on the destination again, and she slowly moved towards it. She grabbed the bread again and started walking. As she was approaching her nest, some birds were passing by. Noori, frightened, dropped the bread and took refuge in a crevice. When the danger was over, she didn't waste a second, grabbed the bread again, and started her final journey. Every time she fell or faced a difficulty, she would just remind herself how important her destination was. She never let failures get in the way of her path. Noori's little steps were now tired, and there was no life left in her body. But she did not give up. Finally, when Noori reached the very edge of the nest, she gathered the last strength she had left and pushed the piece of bread into the nest. Her work was done. The whole family watched in amazement. The wise man was also smiling. He said in his heart, "Strength or size is not important. Real strength lies in focus, courage, and consistency on your destination." This story of Noori teaches us that whenever a difficulty comes in life, keep your focus only on the goal, not on the obstacles. When we believe in it with our hearts, everything in the universe helps us. Now I have a question for you. The next time an obstacle comes in your life, what will you do? Will you focus on your destination like Noori, or will you retreat? I hope this story has created a new passion in you too. If you like this story, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more such educational stories.